Hey, I'm Dr. J. Today we're going to make Valentine's Day cupcakes. Oh yeah, they're going to be chocolatey and we're going to have a buttercream strawberry frosting. I mean, your love is going to love these cupcakes, and so aren't you. So this is my chocolate cake recipe. It's so good. It's just light and fluffy, and we're going to turn it into cupcakes. This is 1 cup of milk, but we want to use buttermilk. I don't have any buttermilk, so I'm going to show you a trick. Just take 1 tablespoon of vinegar, and I'm using a rice vinegar. Any kind of like a, light flavored basically would be fine. And that's just going to turn it into buttermilk, just like that. So sometimes, like you want to make pancakes or something like that, and you don't have buttermilk on hand. That's just a great trick. I've got 2 cups. This is organic cane sugar. And I'm just going to set that down. I have 1/2 cup of avocado oil. Going to go in. And I'm just going to give this a mix, just so it all combines with that sugar. It'll kind of get it nice and fluffy. Okay, while that's gone for a second, what I want to do is I'm going to measure out my flour. I already have 1 cup that I've put into my little sifter here, and I'm just going to measure out the rest. So here I'm just going to spoon in, just nice and lightly, 1 cup. And you want to do it like this so your cakes turn out, or your cupcakes turn out nice and fluffy. You don't want to pack the flour down. Just nice and easy, just kind of level that off. So I already have 1 cup inside. This is 2 cups. I love cake. If you've been following me at all, I think you've probably seen I love cake. I love making cakes, cupcakes, all of it. And I just feel like when you're doing it at home and you're using good ingredients, you can't feel too guilty about that, right? Okay, so just going to give this a quick speed up a little bit. I've got 2 eggs right here. I've already kind of taken them out of the shell. I'm just going to add them in one at a time, just so it's nice and combined. I'm going to pick up the speed just a tad on my mixer. Okay, other one's in. Okay. Okay, I'm going to add my milk in now. Homemade buttermilk there. Going to add in just a little bit, about a teaspoon of vanilla. You can add a little bit more. Wouldn't hurt my feelings. I'm going to shut that off. Okay, so we're just going to give this a sift. And you could use just a regular strainer, a little strainer, fine mesh sieve strainer would be fine. Good. You don't have to do this step, but I just feel like it just makes your cakes nice and fluffy. Okay. Okay. I also have 3/4 cup. This is just cocoa. You want to get a good cocoa powder, just a good brand name kind that you like. And again, just going to go right into my sifter here. Okay. And the same thing. We just don't want lumps in our cake, right? We're taking the time to make something homemade, so we want it to be nice and soft and fluffy. This cake is so rich and so yummy. Okay, so this got a few little lumps in there. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm just going to kind of give them just a little smush with the back of my spoon here, because I'm not going to waste any of that good cocoa powder. Okay, there we go. Yep, and just kind of push the rest of it through, just like that with my spoon. I also have some hot coffee here that I'm throwing in. Just brewed some up earlier. And coffee just really brings out the chocolate. I don't know how that even works, but it does. It just brings out that chocolate flavor. Also have a little bit of baking powder. Got some salt. And I'll have all the exact measurements. It'll be in my description below. Baking powder, baking soda. That's going to give a nice rise to the cupcakes. They're going to be nice and fluffy. I'm just going to turn this just a little bit. Yep, give it a mix. And I love using the parchment paper like this because it just really helps for me to get this all in here without making too much of a mess. So I'm going to start the mixer on just low. Nice and low, just like that. I have turned it on high and got it all over me and all over the kitchen. So just start with it low and just a little bit in at a time. Okay. Just so the batter works, it all gets combined together. Gives it a few minutes. And you can absolutely buy a box mix, and I'll show you my buttercream. My buttercream frost is so yummy. But I just think it's a few ingredients, and you probably have most of these things on hand. So I'm like, why not make it fresh yourself? And plus, you know the ingredients, right? We're using all good organic stuff. All right, just want to go in here with my spatula. It's always good to kind of go in and just check it. So I got a little bit of flour on the top here of the paddle. So I just want to kind of get that down. And I'm just going to kind of go down the sides, hit the bottom, make sure all that sugar from before, right? I just want everything to be nicely combined. Oh, smells so good. All right. Okay. That's looking good to me. So I'm going to give it just a good mix. I just want to make sure everything is nice and combined. And then I've got these. I think these are the cutest things. Look at these little heart-shaped muffins, right? So there's 24 of them total. So I'm just going to let this go. That's it. Nice and combined. Okay. So I know you're going to be a little panicked because you're going to see how loose this is, but don't worry. I promise it all comes together. So to fill these, I'm actually going to turn it this way, just make it a little bit easier with the space I have here. And I'm just going to use a little scoop, and I'm just going to go like this. So I'm just going to do this a couple times. Try not to make too much of a mess here. Yep. And I just want to fill it just about halfway to no more than 3/4 of the way, because we want to give it the ability to rise like that. So I'm just going to continue going around, getting these filled. And I'm just using a small ice cream scoop for this to do this. And I'm going to go around and clean up my edges in just a minute before I throw them in the oven. So I've got my oven preheated. It's at 350 degrees. And I'm going to bake these for about 15 minutes. Okay, so these are all done. These are going to be 24 of the cutest cupcakes you've ever made. Okay, so 350, they're going to go in for about 15 minutes. Just want to make sure that your toothpick comes out clean, that's all. And I pre-treated this. I put a little bit of coconut oil. I use a little coconut oil spray, but any kind of cooking spray would be fine. Okay, so they're going to go in nice and easy. Okay, these came out so cute. So I have to say, this is the first time I've actually used this pan. I usually just do them like in a regular cupcake tin. So these did take me a few minutes longer. They took me about 20 minutes, actually. So you just check them, make sure the toothpick comes out clean and it's good. But look at this. They come out so cute. You just kind of give them a little push, just like that. Yep. And then it just comes out nice and easy. I'm just gonna continue doing that. But this is great. I've never, like I said, never used this pan before, but I thought how perfect for Valentine's Day, right? Cute little thing. So I'm just going to continue taking those out just like that. I'm going to let them cool completely, and then we're going to get them frosted. Strawberry buttercream. It's going to be so good, I promise. Okay, so my cupcakes are cooling. I'm just going to get my buttercream started. So you always want to start like room temperature ingredients, right? So I have 2 sticks of unsalted butter. Just going to go in. This is so amazing, y'all. You're going to want to make this over and over again. Okay, so now I have 3 cups of powdered sugar, and I'm just going to sift it. So you can use just one of these. You can always, use one of those that you kind of crank a little bit. Either one is fine. We just want to make sure that we don't have any lumps in our sugar. That's all. And I'm going to start. I'm just going to get the buttercream in here. It's going to take about 3 to 5 minutes. You want to get it just nice and fluffy. So I'm just going to start it on low. Just like that. And we'll keep sifting. Okay, so the butter's all creamed in there. So this, we got to talk about this. This is freeze-dried, frozen strawberries, all organic in a powder form. It's fabulous. So it's all natural stuff that we're putting in here, right? So, we're making something sweet, but we got good ingredients. I'm going to feel good about it. It's going to be so tasty. and you're gonna love it. But you can get this, I got this right online, Amazon, came right to my door, so fabulous. So I got the powdered sugar is all sifted. I'm gonna put this back down. I'm gonna turn this back on. I'm gonna add just a little bit of vanilla, about a teaspoon or so. Okay, let that combine. And then I'm gonna add the freeze-dried powdered strawberries. These are gonna be so beautiful. Got a little bit of salt I'm adding in there, right? Remember, because we added unsalted butter. I know it sounds weird sometimes when you have salt in with something sweet, but it really does work. Okay, I'm just gonna let that combine. And I'll go in and give this a good mix in a minute, but I just want to, oh, that color looks so pretty. Okay, so again, I love the parchment paper, but this is going to be a little tricky. It's kind of full, right? Okay, so I'm just going to fold it up there, see if I can do this. And again, you want this on slow because this will get all over the place. So just a little bit at a time. There we go. Okay. I've got a quarter of a cup of whole milk that I've left at room temperature. I'm going to add a little bit at a time. I find it usually will take all of it, but it depends on your ingredients. It depends on the humidity in your house. All that kind of stuff makes a difference. But so I just kind of do a little bit at a time. These are beautiful. Yeah, there we go. It's going to take all of it. I'm going to stop it just for a second because I'm going to scrape everything down. Want to make sure you get all this powdered sugar off the paddle attachment there. I'm going to kind of scrape down the sides a little bit and make sure I get to the bottom as well. This is like a really deep, it's kind of like a rose color. It's very pretty. All right. Okay. I'm going to let this go like another minute or so till everything's combined. And then I'll show you how we get this all piped on. Beautiful cupcakes. Okay, so now to the fun part. We're actually going to get these things iced up. They're going to be delicious. So I have just a plastic piping bag. I've got a little plastic piping tip there. I put it inside the bag. I'm just going to use my handy dandy little scissors here. Just want it just big enough so the tip will come through. Just like that. Okay? So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this in my glass just like this. I just find this just easiest, just not to make so much of a mess, right? Kind of put it over like that. There we go. And then we're just going to fill this up. Yep. Okay. Isn't that beautiful, that color? Oh my goodness, I love it. I mean, obviously I love anything pink, but this is just very beautiful. I think we're good. I'm going to go just a little bit more. Just like that. Good. I'm just going to work it down until I get to the bottom there. And then we're going to get these iced up. Okay, so this is exciting. So I've got some cute little sprinkles we're going to put on there. I've got some red and some pink, and we've got some white little balls. Not sure if we're going to use these yet, but we're going to see how they all look. It doesn't need to be perfect on top because I'm actually going to put the sprinkles on there. But what I want to do is I just want to outline it so people see the shape of the heart. So I'm just going to kind of go around the edge, just like that. Perfect. And then I'm just going to fill it in. And I'm just going to kind of keep squeezing the frosting down. And you don't need too much of this. This is so good, but it's so tight and delicious. There we go. So I'm just going to keep doing these. Again, just going to go all the way around the outside. And this is so fun to do. Just kind of filling it in like that. Frosting is so good. And it's also like the glue for the sprinkles, right? I mean, got to have sprinkles. So I'm going to continue doing this. We're going to get them decorated up, and then we're going to taste them for you. So happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, these are
right?
awesome.
So
Very cute.
chocolate, because you know my chocolate cake, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Famous.
And this is a strawberry buttercream frosting that we made with freeze-dried strawberries, organic. So they're like
freeze-dried strawberry.
Yeah.
Outrageous.
I know.
It's a cool color. I like that.
I know. It's kind of like a rose or something. It's so pretty. Yeah. Just it screams Valentine's Day to me. Yeah. So, well, I mean, you're my Valentine every day.
Yeah.
But but I think these are so cute. I'd never used that pan before, and I think they came out perfectly.
Yeah, that's
so
really cute. Cheers.
All right. Well, happy Valentine's.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh. Mm.
That cake is so fluffy.
It is.
It's so good.
The frosting too, it's got it's not tart, but it's kind of it's beautiful. It's really great.
It's real,
rich
right?
flavor, yeah.
So you have it doesn't have anything fake. It's just a real beautiful like strawberry taste.
Yeah, it is.
Well, if you guys like these as much as we do, please share with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that yet, and click that bell. That way you know when our next video is coming out. Happy Valentine's Day, y'all.